Yo, take a look through the window of the days. Zeitgeist, past, present, spirit of the age. Transcends time, take a look at the page. Past tense mind, see their futures in the grave. Take a look through the window of the days. Zeitgeist, past, present, spirit of the age. Transcends time, take a look at the page. Past tense mind, see their futures in the grave.
A generation raised on fast food, soaked in poisons from the glass tube. Biochip ingredients that pass through your ventricle, coagulate into antenna. Receive the frequency from the valley of Gehenna. The spell sent intangibly, they hell bent to handle me. Abandon the identity, impose that nativity. Machiavellian strategies, evade social captivity. Disappear from the grid, survive to thrive invisibly. Passport locked on the radar, so you can't stray far before the satellite locate ya. Can't deviate, the system rehabilitate ya. Can't self-navigate, they polluted your human nature. Rejuvenate your thunder, arise from your slumber. Fraudulence surrounds us, haven't you ever wondered why evil evolves rich and righteous remains poor? You need a reminder, they kicking in your door.
Take a look through the window of the days. Zeitgeist, past, present, spirit of the age. Transcends time, take a look at the page. Past tense mind, see their futures in the grave. Take a look through the window of the days. Zeitgeist, past, present, spirit of the age. Transcends time, take a look at the page. Past tense mind, see their futures in the grave. The whole world is a stage, greatest story ever told, left the world in a blaze. Pray to your solar deity, transcend space-time repeatedly. Fools, mass media deceiving me. Peep the scenery, post-Cold War era, post-9/11 terror, Bush era took cheddar burn.
The strongest drugs are the ones most like ordinary brain chemistry. The most extreme case being DMT. DMT only lasts 7 to 10 minutes, and yet it's the most profound dislocation of reality that you can undergo.
I thought I knew a lot about psychedelics before I encountered DMT, and it showed me that I knew virtually nothing. And I took 3, 4 very large inhalations. My impression was of falling forward through some kind of tube that was fluctuating. This space was entities of some sort, creatures made of light, and they were jumping in and out of my chest. And I thought I must have died, that this couldn't happen to somebody and come back.
You cannot go further than this into the bardo and return. The shaman is someone who has seen the beginning and the end. It's the most challenging, enlightening, astonishing, terrifying, joyous, strange thing in the world. I don't mean to scare anyone off, but these are bizarre dimensions of extraordinary power and beauty. People should be very careful.
Inhabit? What kinds of hope shall be permitted? What kind of value systems shall be allowed? And the value systems that aggrandize the possession of things, the tearing up of the earth, competition, classism, racism, sexism, have led us to the brink of catastrophe. Now, I think we have to abandon Western cultural values and return to the deeper wisdom of the body in connection with the plants. That's the seamless web that leads us back into the heart of nature. And if we can do this, then this very narrow neck of cultural crisis can be navigated. Very little of the past can be saved. The architectonics, the machines, the systems of monetary exchange and propaganda, the silly religions, the asinine aesthetic canons, very little of that can be saved. But what can be saved is the sense of love and caring and mutuality that we all put into and take from the human enterprise. You know, there's a Grateful Dead song that says, you can't go back and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, then the lightning will. And we now hold, through the possession of these psychedelics, catalysts for the human imagination of sufficient power that if we use them, we can deconstruct the lethal vehicle that is carrying us toward the brink of apocalypse. We can deconstruct that vehicle and redesign it into a kind of starship that would carry us and our children out into the broad starry galaxy we know to be waiting us. But it's a cultural test. Nature is pitiless. Intelligence is a grand experiment upon which a great deal has been risked, but if it proves inadequate, nature will cover it over with the same kind of cool impunity that she covered over the dinosaurs and the trilobites and the crossopterygian fishes and all those other folks who came before. So what we must do, I think, is see our future in the imagination, catalyze the imagination, form symbiotic relationships with the plants, affirm archaic values, and spread the good news that what is out of control, what is in fact dying, is a world that had become too top-heavy with its own hubris, too bent by its own false value systems, and too dehumanized to care about what happened to its own children. So I say, good riddance to it. Bring on the archaic revival, and let's create a new world. That's it.